What's up, Built Nation? It's your boy, Built for Anything. Welcome back to another episode of Vlogmas. I think this is episode 13. Maybe it's episode 14. I don't know. We keeping it going. So, it's Sunday right now. And although it rained a lot yesterday, and it seems like the sun is just not in the mood to come out today, I love Sundays. Sundays put me in a very good mood. I try to be in a good mood every single day, though, don't get me wrong, but there's something special about Sunday. Because not only is it football, right, which you get to watch all day long, especially if you have the NFL Red Zone. It's crazy. But you also have another thing that a lot of people like to do, and that is called brunch. Brunch, ladies and gentlemen. Brunch is when you can have breakfast/lunch in the morning, and they serve it practically all day, and you get foods that you normally wouldn't get during the week, and it's usually pretty good. You get your pancakes, you got your waffles, you got your tofu scramble. You thought I was gonna say eggs. I'm not gonna say eggs. We on that vegan stuff right now, so roll with me, which is why I'm taking you guys over to Spiral Diner. Now, Spiral Diner, I've talked about this before. Spiral Diner is a very, very popular vegan restaurant here in Dallas. They have them in a few other locations, Fort Worth and somewhere else, I don't know. But I remember this place because this was the first place I came to when I visited Dallas. And I was just surprised because the food is really, really good. It's a diner, so it's also not expensive at all. And, you know, luckily for me, it's 10 minutes away from where I live. So what I do is I wake up Sunday. It's been a while. It's been, about maybe a month or two since I've had some Spiral Diner because, I'm on that, I'm trying to get on that fitness right now, trying to take care of the body. And so, but you got to treat yourself. And so I woke up this morning. I said, you know what? I'm going to move for some pancakes. I'm going to move for some biscuits and gravy. So I placed the order and I'm going to go pick it up. So why do I go pick it up? This place is a madhouse. Trust me when I tell you it is a madhouse for obvious reasons. People love the food, and I'm pretty sure the people that come in there are not all 100% vegan. I'm pretty certain of that, which is a good thing. And so, because, the business is good to have a business that caters to both sides. So everybody likes to go there. I like to go there. And so I'm going to take you guys so you can see just how packed, because I'm pretty sure it's a madhouse in there. And I'm getting pretty hungry, and I'm tired of talking. So just roll with me. Let's go. There's a pro tip for you fellas. Don't take a girl your first date or even your second date to brunch, man. Especially if you don't really know it like that and you don't really know what the vibe is. Because a lot of times with brunches, you're going to end up waiting. I did that mistake. I ended up waiting like 2 hours at this one place. And the girl, we was just, I wasn't really feeling her like that. And I thought it was going to be an in and out situation. So just be mindful, man. Save that for your day ones. And save that for the girl you really got, you really vibing with. Alright? Just letting you know.
Was a story to be told, and I would say it all. Oh, if I was a fire.
Okay. So, got the food. Ready to head home. About to eat this thing, man. Now, this area is called Oak Cliff, where the Spiral Diner is that I go to. Now, Oak Cliff, somebody asked me in one of the comments before, what are some places that I go to? Oak Cliff, Spiral Diner, for sure. Guys, I ate too much. I can't move. Food was good though. The food was real good. Welcome back to the couch. As you can see, like my shirt, Clark Kent was vegan. It's one of my favorite hoodies. Shout out to my boy who designs this, man. Shout out to you. You know you are. Look, I want to talk to you guys about the difference between being vegan and being plant-based. Because some people get really confused between the two. And I saw a video last night on Joe Rogan's podcast where he has C.T. Fletcher. Now, C.T. Fletcher he's pretty well known in the fitness industry, okay? Bodybuilder, very, loud and cusses a lot in his workouts and pumps people up. But he adapted the diet that a lot of people in the fitness industry promote. You pick up a magazine, Men's Fitness or Men's Health, they're telling you eat a bunch of steak, eat a bunch of chicken, eat a bunch of, basically foods that are high in saturated fat, foods that are high cholesterol, and not knowing that, listen, all of this is going to catch up to you at some point. And what happens with him is that, he reached a point where he's had, multiple strokes, or heart attacks, I should say. And now, he's in the process of potentially having to have a heart transplant. And if you see him now, he's slimmed down, he's not big and stocky, and he changed his diet to a plant-based diet. But he talked about how he was using the word vegan at first, and people started to get on him about using the word vegan because there is a difference between being vegan and being plant-based. I myself am vegan. The difference is this. You have vegans that not just care about the health aspect or the diet, but they also care about the animals and the environment, and they want to do their best to lower their footprint on this planet. Meaning, you want to preserve what you can, right? So you might find people that will ride a bicycle instead of driving a car because they understand that the gas that cars emit out into the air is not good, even though animal agriculture, right, emits more gas than every single form of transportation on this planet. Okay, so that's pretty significant. But being vegan means that you care about the animals all across the board. You try not to wear fur. You try not to wear leather. You basically try not to support anything that you feel is animal cruelty. For example, I don't go to zoos. I don't go to aquariums. I don't do any of those things. Anything that has to do with animals being in captivity, I'm not with it. Now, you do have sanctuaries or places where they rescue animals and you're able to go there and see them. I'm for that. And that's, I think, the best because you get to see them in their element and them being happy, as opposed to, for example, circuses that use elephants, which they're closing that down, which I'm happy about. And aquariums are starting to let go of certain animals like dolphins and just letting them be. That's what it means to be vegan, right? Now, plant-based simply means you care about the diet aspect, like CC Fletcher explained, where because of his health condition, he's adopted that kind of diet because he wants to live, and that kind of diet has been known to reverse heart disease, has been known to slow down cancer, reverse a lot of the diseases that we deal with today. And so being plant-based simply means that you're not going to consume any animal products, right? So no fish, no dairy, no eggs, no chicken, pork, any of that type of stuff. You eat mostly plant-based. I started off a bit aggressive. Now I'm a bit more, I'm a lot less aggressive. I take the approach of being the example, leading people and understanding that people have to reach the point of them wanting to make a change in their life. I think it's a lot easier to help those people than to help people that are totally against it, right? Because the hardest thing in life is to make somebody do something that they don't want to do. It's just, why bother? So that's my approach to it. But in all honesty, guys, I really don't listen. Whether you call yourself plant-based, vegan, at the end of the day, if you're not consuming animal products, you're doing a much greater good to this planet, the animals, than somebody who's not plant-based or not vegan. Like to me, that's not anything to discourage anybody about. Not everybody cares about animals, unfortunately. Not everybody views animals as being, sentient beings. It is a little bit ironic that you have a lot of people that love dogs and love cats and love pets, but yet for some reason they're okay with cows being killed or pigs being killed and other animals being killed, and not realizing that. Is it because you can't domesticate them that you feel like they don't deserve to live? It's a bit, it's a little bit weird for me. But, nonetheless, even with, having pets, it's ideal to adopt because there's so many pets out there nowadays as opposed to buying. And especially you don't want to support pet suppliers because they mistreat the animals, and they have like a breeding mill, and it's not healthy. So you have people, ironically, that understand that, right? Like they won't go and pay for a dog, but they understand that it's probably better for them to adopt and give a dog who's already out there home. But yet they still don't get the connection with eating meat, eating chickens, and things like that. It is a lot to understand. When you do kind of awaken your mind and understand what's going on around you, it is a bit annoying sometimes when you feel like the people close to you are not getting it, right? Like you really want them to get it. So it is hard sometimes, but you find your way through it, so I just thought this was interesting. I just wanted to break down the two differences for you guys between being vegan, being plant-based. I encourage either or. I think they're both a step in the right direction. But, I just found it interesting that somebody who I've seen, C.T. Fletcher, he's going through this now, and I wish him well. I hope he can add some years to his life. I just feel like, guys, I don't think you should wait to have some sort of life-threatening situation for you to understand and realize, like, whoa, what am I doing? And unfortunately, we live in a world where until something directly affects you, you're not going to really care about it. It just is what it is. So that's my video for today, guys. If you have any questions, anything like that, please feel free to leave it in the comments down below. If you're thinking about going vegan, maybe as a New Year's resolution, maybe you're going to cut back on the meat, dairy, anything like that, let me know down below. I'm definitely here to support you in your decision. Ask me any questions, anything like that. I'll be more than happy to help you guys out. All right? It's your boy Bill for anything. I'm going to finish watching some football, and maybe I'll make it off this couch sometime tonight. Peace and love, y'all. Catch you on the next video. I'm out. Peace.